shiner and everything, but it was just a warning, one of our methods to tell you to lay off these gambling debts if you don't intend to pay. And if you do,
that's okay. I'm sorry.
if you do have these gambling debts, please pay. And if you don't, I'm going to have to resort to drastic measures. I'm going to have to send my pet cat, Sissy, over to eat your toes.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, it'll never happen again. I'm sorry.
Well, I realize it's a fate worse than death. And just as a little reminder, my pet cat, Sissy, did make you this lovely Christmas gift and this
beautiful.
Christmas necktie.
Oh, yeah, specimen of craftsmanship if ever I've seen it. Hey, look, I got a phone call. Is it okay if I take it?
Most assuredly, yeah.
All right.
American Jewish Forum, you're on the air.
What?
American Jewish Forum, you're on the air. What, are you deaf?
This is a never-ending comedy show. What time do you go on the air?
What, we go on the same time you do, I guess. Now, you're on the air. You want to give me a question?
I'm on the air. You're on the air. That reminds me, I got a comedy show to do. Thanks for calling, buddy. I forgot all about it. My mind, I don't know. I'm just, you know, it's wandering. What can I say? You know, thanks for calling me.
Yeah, well, what's your question?
I don't have a question. Merry Christmas, okay? Anyway, hey, everybody, welcome to the Never Ending Comedy Show. It's the big Christmas Day special. We have our big Christmas show planned. You know, I can't say it's going to be a real fabulous show because, well, frankly, I really don't know because, you know, I've been in the hospital. As you can see, I've had a little disagreement with one of my business associates, and, you know, I've only been able to, like, kind of throw this Christmas show together, like, this afternoon. I don't know what to say. I've lost my desk. I don't even know if I'll have any guests today or not, but we're going to have a heck of a lot of fun, a lot of Christmas cheer, and, hey, since it is Christmas Day, one thing I'd really like to do, I think it would be a heck of a lot of fun, don't you think, is to have some of you people call us up on the phone. We got a line open and tell us what you got for Christmas, because, frankly, I didn't get much of anything, and I'd kind of like to live vicariously off of your stuff. So call me up, tell me what the heck you got for Christmas, and, you know, on with the show. Hey, look, I got a call right now. I didn't know they still flew the space shuttle, did you? Anyway, you know, so, you know, if you're just tuning in, this is the Never Ending Comedy Show. I don't know what kind of show we're going to have, but I do want you to call me up, tell me what you got for Christmas. And I got another phone call here. You're on the air. What'd you get for Christmas?
Yeah, you're taking phone calls for what we got for Christmas?
Yeah.
Well, I got all sorts of fun things. You know, I got an Evening Glow Barbie with the Fredericks of Hollywood stuff, and I got the Day Glow Ken, and I got the Gay Bob doll, and I got all kinds of fun little toys, and I got
Did you get a Barbie looks anything like this? Kind of punked out, you know? Kind of
No, my Barbie is dressed in something from Fredericks from Hollywood. It's a cute little teddy type thing with some fishnets and some corsets.
You sound like a sick individual, buddy. You should go
Really
get some
cute.
psychiatric help. Really, really. I don't even want to know where you're from. So anyway, you know, thanks for tuning in, and give us a call. Tell us what you got for Christmas, and we're going to go on to our first act. But before we do, I want to remind you to tune in on Tuesday nights to The Honeyrooners. It's classic black and white comedy from the 1950s, early 1960s, something like that. It's got fabulous jokes and great guest stars. It's brought to you by Vinegaroon Hotels and the Accurso Channel. Tune in every Tuesday night at 9:32, The Honeyrooners.
One of these days, Alice, pow, right in the kisser.
Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year too. Time for love, peace, and joy. Time for presents and joy. Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you.
All right, welcome back to the Never Ending Comedy Show Christmas Extravaganza. And you know this is Christmas because we have with us here tonight Mr. Christmas himself. That's right, we have him here. He's flown all the way from the North Pole in his fabulous sleigh. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Santa Claus, Santy, Saint Nick, Nicholas, anything you want to call him. How you doing there, Santa?
Please don't call me Santa Claus. Call me Nick.
Call you Nick. Okay, so Nick, I'm really excited to have you on the show here. It's making this place just full of Christmas spirit. And so what have you been up to? How's Christmas for you been? How's Christmas been for you this year? What you been doing?
It's been pretty good, pretty profitable. I've been carrying some missiles for a friend of mine named Ron.
I see.
And yeah.
Sounds good. Well, explain this new look you have here, this kind of 80s thing, this jacket and all this. Is this the new look for Santa Claus?
Yeah, it is. It's my new look.
Okay, so what happened to the the red suit, the fluffy hat, and everything like that?
I got rid of that with Martha,
Martha, I don't quite understand.
my ex-wife.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What, you sold the rights to it or something?
Sold the rights,
to
yeah.
look and everything?
MTV bought the rights to Martha, the reindeer, the whole bit.
The whole thing, huh?
Yeah,
That's
they're going to
Santa
make a
look.
heavy metal video or something.
Oh, okay, well, that's fabulous. So what happened to the reindeer?
I ate them.
You ate them? Yeah, that's
They're
kinda
good.
sad.
Good.
Well, look, hey, Santa, we got a call here, and let's go ahead and take it. You're on the air. What'd you get for Christmas?
Santa, how come you didn't bring me the Super Rambo Destroy a Gook's playset with the explosive little castles and the missiles and the water?
I don't know. Tell us, Santa, how come you didn't give the little squirt his toy and everything? What happened?
Well, I'm pretty much sick of kids. I've had it up to there with
Is
kids.
the,
I think I'm going to go to his house and demonstrate it personally.
I guess what?
Right.
So the whole giving thing is kind of passé now.
Yeah, it went out with wooden shoes.
Okay. Okay, so tell me, Santa, what's up for next year? What can we expect Christmas 1987? Something exciting? Something?
Yeah, something real exciting, Will.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. For a long time now, you know that a lot of people haven't believed in Santa Claus, but now we're going to make it almost impossible for people to forget.
I see it. How are you going to do that?
Well, I'm going to go to everyone's house and steal everything.
I see you sort of use your omnipotence to its fullest abilities.
My
here.
own, yeah.
Okay, well, that's wonderful. So, we can expect a lot of tyranny,
Destruction.
death camps
Yeah.
and everything
Yeah,
starting
exactly.
next year.
And you won't forget Nick this
Yeah, I
time.
won't forget saying that.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Santa, I'm really happy that you came by, happy that you stopped by to grace our program, give us some Christmas
Mark.
spirit. Before you go, though, I'd like to give you some of this. It's Dr. Fleener's Roid Away, and it's the Big Red Hemorrhoid Cure. And thanks for tuning in, and thanks for coming, Santa Claus. Just want to give you that a little bit of Christmas spirit there, and thanks for tuning in. And stay tuned. We'll go on right to our next act right now. And thanks for tuning in.
Welcome to Nobody's TV magazine show, the TV show that nobody watches. We're here to tell you a few things about the nobodies in New Mexico. And we know that there are a lot of nobodies in New Mexico. In fact, we think that everybody in New Mexico is a nobody. Right, Al?
A couple weeks ago, if you were watching the same channel, we asked all of you out there to send in a list of what nobody wants for Christmas. First thing nobody wants is a kitten. I mean, can you figure out who wants a kitten for Christmas? Tell them about some other things.
Well,
Em?
one of the things that came out high on our list of what nobody wants is myrrh and frankincense. We're still trying to figure out exactly what myrrh and frankincense is. As soon as we find out, we'll let you know. Also, we decided to kind of get into the Christmas spirit, right, Al?
That's right.
That, you know, there are a lot of poor folks out there, a lot of homeless. I'm sure you've been reading about the homeless and the poor. And we were wondering what, you know, that folks do give bags of food to the homeless and the poor, right?
That's right.
You know, we were thinking about it, but what if they have sexual problems? You know, But, you know, they have some marital dysfunctions, right?
That's correct.
You know, who's helping those folks out?
You know, I mean, if you look at the Christmas spirit, all they want to do is give you something to eat. Now, some people don't live on bread alone.
That's correct.
Some of them,
poor folks.
not even poor folks,
That's right.
especially poor folks.
Especially.
They're looking for whatever comes out of the trash can. But what about those other people who have other needs that they need satisfied? That's why we're asking you to bring all your marital aids that are no longer functioning but are still operable, and bring them on down to the Civic Plaza, where you'll find Nobody TV magazine barrel, and we want you to put them all in there. And on Christmas Eve, Em and myself will be out there distributing these wonderful gifts that you've brought in. And they'll certainly make a few poor people happy this Christmas.
That's right. We'll be putting all those marital aids in big paper sacks and distributing them to poor folks right there on the Civic Plaza on Christmas
right.
Eve.
On Christmas
And of course,
Eve.
let's not forget, nobody's singing Christmas carols at the Civic Plaza.
And tell us, Em, who's going to be leading the carols?
Well, I'm glad you asked. In fact, Ken Schultz, Nobody's mayor, is going to be leading the Nobody Carolers singing all these Christmas carols.
That's
well,
right.
thank you, folks, and we'll have some more of Nobody's magazine next time we see you. Thank you again.
And take care.
Hi, guys and gals. I'm Rick Randall, host of Bop Till You Drop. And if you're a lobotomized couch potato like myself, then you love TV game shows. Now you can relive the memories of one of your favorite TV game shows with an exclusive one-time only record offer not available in stores. Yes, I'm talking about Name That Tune's Greatest Hits, an electrifying collection of all the best love tunes that you've heard on this classic game show. Remember? Or how about this great hit? And for you rock and roll buffs, if you can name those tunes, then this is the collection for you. And it is an incredible music bargain. You get 637 of the all-time greatest songs on one 45 RPM record for only $9.95. You get these great tunes and more.
Tumble and Tumbleweed, Stairway to Heaven, Old MacDonald, Born to be Wild, Get a Job, Born in the USA, Peter Gunn, Minnie the Moocher, Lucille, Moon River, Whip It, John Jacob, Jingleheimer Schmidt, Funky Town, Blues in the Night, Physical, Ebony and Ivory.
It's a record collection your family will treasure for hours to come. Get yours today. Send $9.95 plus $50 shipping and handling in check, money order, or small unmarked bills to Name That Tune's Greatest Hits, 28 Wink Martindale Boulevard, Guatemala City, Guatemala, 88888. Order before midnight tonight or else.
We're so plastic, we're so pretty. Isn't it tragic? Isn't it a pity? Everyone's a killer in a dangerous city. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. I'm gonna take you down, down, down. Way past the waistline. Yeah, look around, look around. I'm inside this time. Is it fashion or is it crime? Living cool most of the time. Everybody's walking all over everyone else's lines. Gonna take you down, down, down into the empty street. We're gonna touch the ground. We're so pretty, isn't it tragic, isn't it pity? Everyone's a killer, damn near city. We're so plastic, we're so pretty, isn't it tragic, isn't it pity? Everyone's a killer, damn near city.
Okay, you jerks. Thanks for staying tuned to the Never Ending Comedy Show. We're glad you're here. We don't know why you're still here, but hey, we're glad you are. And we got this fabulous guest for you right now. He's a representative of the United States government. He's here in response to some queries we made of the President of the United States himself. And he's here to answer some questions and clear up this whole mess about the Iranian arms thing and the Contras and all that crap. He's here to tell us what the real scoop was. And here he is. His name is Pat, what? Pat? Your name, Pat, whatever, I don't know. Anyway, Pat, so tell us, who started it? Whose idea was it? Who knew when? And, you know, what the heck next, huh?
I refuse to answer that on the grounds that it may incriminate me!
Pat, come on, cooperate a little bit. It's, you know, it's Christmas. You're ruining everybody's holidays. All the news is nothing but this Iran stuff. And, you know, we want to know what the answer is. If we have the answers, people will quit wondering about it. And, you know, so fill us in. Come on.
I refuse to answer that on the grounds that it may incriminate me!
Okay, Pat, you're out of here. I don't need your kind around. Hey, look, I got a phone call anyway, you guys. So we're gonna take this phone call now, and you're on the air. What'd you get for Christmas?
A social disease,
Oh yeah, what kind?
the kind that keeps on giving.
Really? Hey, well, you know, thanks for sharing that with us. Well, actually, thanks for not sharing that with us.
You'd like to come over to my house today?
Yeah, right, you little freak. So anyway, thanks for calling. Keep the calls coming in, and then we're going to go right on to our next act, and we'll see you right after this.
Well, Merry Christmas! It's me, Ed McDonald. I'm here to give you a few tips on the kind of reading you should be doing this Christmas. As I'm sure you all know, I run a little bookshop called Ed's Book World. It's always open, so you ought to go down and take a look. Well, in honor of the holiday season, I have some suggestions for what you might read with your family. Of course, prominent in the Christmas season, you're going to want to be reading your Bible. And of course, that's where the Christmas story begins, so what more appropriate book could there be? There can't be. That's my point. Anyhow, make sure you read the account of Christ's birth in the Bible. You'll have to look it up yourself. I'm not quite sure where it is. Also, another book which you might want to look into is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. It's a great Christmas story, and I think most people read it every year around this time of year. Anyhow, that's another great book. And one more book you ought to consider reading is My Journey Through Darkness by Bill Fishcombe. Well, I know it's not very Christmassy, but gosh, it's such a good book. You just ought to look into it. Anyhow, I'm getting off the subject. Back onto Christmas. It's a special time of year for just about everyone, and myself included. In fact, I've had some very special experiences around Christmas, one of which I want to share with you tonight. A few years ago, I was out in my backyard, and I found a small bird. He was wounded, and I felt the spirit of Christmas take over me, and, well, I'd like to sing to you about the experience rather than tell you, because the whole thing moved me so that I had to write a song about it, and, well, I'd like to do that for you now, if that's all right. Here we are. I like to call this song The Christmas Bird. On Christmas Eve, in my backyard, I found a wounded bird. He had the sweetest little chirp that I had ever heard. I took him to my house, and then I nursed his broken wing. And I sat and listened by the hour to hear the fellow sing. The Christmas bird was thankful he had found a brand new home. I read to him selections from the works of Bill fish comb. I made him soup and a little bed. I cleaned his little claws. And we stayed awake all through the night to wait for Santa Claus. I wrapped a present for the bird, a bag of bird seed. I figured it was something that a bird would really need. But when I went to give the gift, a dead bird did I see. And he held a cockroach in his beak, I know was meant for me. But in the afterlife, I know in heaven I will be. And I will join in joyful song, for my loved ones I will see. And through all the cosmos, our tune, it will be heard. Me, my dad, and Bill Fishcomb, and a little Christmas bird.
Okay, you guys, thanks for tuning in to the Never Ending Comedy Show's Christmas extravaganza. Believe me, it was an extravaganza, and if you stay tuned, you know. But, so anyway, you know, we really want to thank you for coming to the show. The Christmas spirit is just all over the place around the studio. And, hey, before we go, though, I got one more guest. One more fabulous guest for you tonight. He's a Vegas singer, Vegas stage show entertainer. He's the #1 entertainer of the century, and he's here with us tonight. I'm so happy he's here. Bing Newton of Las Vegas is here with us tonight. Bing, how are you doing? Thanks for coming to the show. I can't believe it.
Great. And Merry Christmas to you. You can't see this out there on television land, but the love in this room right now is just incredible. It's awesome and amazing, isn't it? So wonderful to be here. So what's going on, Bing? Why are you here? Well, I'm here to tell you all about the new little fundraiser my organization is having in Reno this weekend. It's going to be Hands Across Reno to help the Boneless in America Foundation. Hands Across Reno. Sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like a lot of fun, yeah. Well, it's very sad, actually. Well, you know, for these kids, they've got a lot of courage, they've got a lot of love to give, and they want to give, but they just can't because they don't have phones. Yeah, really. I know it sounds tragic and debilitating, but hey, look, we got a call real quick here, Bing. Let's take it and find out what it is. What did you get for Christmas?
I got some bones, thanks to Bing Newton.
Some bones. Somebody got some bones. Well, thanks for calling, little kid. So, hey, you got a little kid, he got some bones, thanks to you. Yes, we are making progress. We are definitely making progress, and you know, that's why we're having this fundraiser. We're wanting to raise $50 million for research, and we've just about got it. And it'll be a lot of fun. All the stars will be out there. Lee will be there. Yeah. Lee will be there. If you've never seen Lee play, come on down to Reno. There'll be chili dogs and drinks, and Donnie Winkles will be down there. That's great. The topless showgirls going to be standing in line out there. You know what they're doing? They'll be there, but they'll have their clothes on. Oh, shucks. Yeah. Well, you know, I'll try and be there. I'll try and be in line, you know, and kind of hold hands. Of course, that will depend on my hands getting a little better, as you can probably imagine. But anyway, well, Bing, I'm really glad that you came to the show, and, you know, thanks for coming. Let's take one more quick phone call before we go, and then we'll go on to your big number, okay? So you're on the air. What'd you get for Christmas?
I didn't get nothing for Christmas.
Nothing? No one gave you anything at all? A lump of coal or anything?
Not even a lump of coal.
Oh, that's too bad. You must be really sad and depressed.
I'm really depressed. I just don't know where to turn.
Hey, well, try the big Christmas cop-outs. You know what I mean? I don't want to say too much, you know. But anyway, thanks for calling, and you know, tune us in again sometime. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming to the show. And here he is with his big Christmas number of the night. What's I'm going to do? Winter Wonderland. Here he is, Bing Newton. Thanks a lot. Tommy. Thank you, Tommy.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? Hey, in the lane, that snow's glistening. It's a beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. We're walking in a winter wonderland, yeah. In the meadow you could build a snowman. Hey, and even pretend that he is Parson Brown, you know. He'll say, are you married? You'll say no, man. But you can do the job when you're in town. And hey, later on, we'll conspire as we dream by that fire. Yeah, it's a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight. Hey, we're walking in a winter wonderland.